Hello, gamers. I was muted for a second there, but we're confirmed. We are confirmed for Drama Monday. There is enough drama going on in the Mustyverse. Things and stuff are happening, gamers. I can confirm it. I can confirm it. There's a lot of drama. So much that I had to get suited and booted for this one. I'm dressed up for the occasion, gamers. Because this is how you know it's serious business as well. No, I did not just come home from work. I rejected the allegations. I did a night shift. Stop looking at me like that. The drama's crazy, gamers. Welcome back, Video Game Dunking. I stole his bit wholesale. And I've run with it, gamers. I've run with it. We got some crazy drama today. I kind of wanted the break from editing, so I've put together a quick docket, gamers, because I love a bit of last minute Andy chicanery. So let's ping the Discord and get right into it. What does the drama machine have in store? Oh, hell yeah. Thank you so much, Jelani. First stream back I'm seeing you. We're already oiling, yeah? Thank you so much, man. Thank you. What I've gifted? I mean, gotta talk to YouTube about that. Can't have them stealing your hard-earned money. Alright, ping the Discord. Just got a shiny Trika. Hell yeah. Alright, real quick, gamers. I'm just gonna do something real quick. How are you all doing, gamers? How are we doing on this Monday? Fantastic, great. Tell me how you're doing real quick while I set up do some last-minute checks. Some very, very last-minute checks. To make sure everything's all good. Okay, Gucci. We are ready, gamers, ready to go. Doing fantastic, locked and loaded, gaming hard. I think I'm on the final chapter of Path of Radiance. So I think I'm nearly done with that, and I could finally stop gremling hour in that game, man. I'm telling you, it's been a long time since a game had me gremling hour in. But that one had me. That game's grabbed me by the bollocks, man. I'll be real with you. I really wanted my Fire Emblem license back, and I think I got it. What's up, Mr. Skello? It's been a while. Did some gaming earlier. Some gaming? Oh my god. Everyone's gaming today. Are you gonna do the Omega Grungus ending? I'm gonna do the Omega Grungus ending, absolutely. You know me, Sponge. You know me. I'm a Tropical Freeze. 3D Mario this week. Alright, Landon, all account. Get banned now. Just get banned. So what's on the menu today? Should we get started, gamers? Let's get started. Right after this jam, though. Alright, gamers. The first on the docket for today's Drama Monday. Thank you so much. I will be muting alerts for the time being, gamers. Let's get started. 3D Mario tomorrow. We'll talk about old Landon in a minute. We have a bit of Landon today. But first I want to talk us on it. This is a bit of a short segment. I've got a bit of a short segment to start here. And today, the first up on the Drama Monday is everyone's favorite puppet man, Arlo. I have big drama with Arlo, gamers. I have big drama with Arlo. Because he made a video titled, I think Nintendo's in for a rough year. And we're not watching this because this video is fucking boring. This video is like one of the most boring videos I've ever watched. Do you know why, gamers? Do you know why this video was terribly boring? Because he talked about sales a bunch. It really made me think, I think I've heard this before, haven't I? I think we know who the sales guy is. It's this guy here. And there's always been allegations of these two being the same guy. But I think this video might confirm it. Because it genuinely was one of the most boring videos I've ever watched, which reminds me of Nintendeen's regular uploads. It literally was just sales, and if you skipped it, don't, like, skip it. Seriously, skip this video. I'm not exaggerating neither. I'm genuinely not exaggerating. I genuinely think, just to clarify, just to pull back a little bit, I think when Arlo talks about video games, he really is a fantastic reviewer. I think when he talks about topical commentary punditry, I think he's awful. And I think this video sums up why. Again, we're not going to watch it. I think if you are going to watch it, tell me how far you get along. Because I got about, like, 8 minutes in, and then I 2 times speed and put my headphones on while I did the vacuuming today. I actually got a lot of dishes done today because I was able to put my headphones in and get them done. which was great. It was a great video for not being distracting, so I didn't focus on watching the video. Because one of the worst bits about cleaning is sometimes I get too invested in the video I'm watching and I focus on the video. Do you know what I mean? This video had none of those issues. I was able to get so much work done while having this video on my headphones, because it was just that fucking boring. And don't take it from me, gamers. I decided to like have a quick peruse in the comment section, and I decided to see what Blue Lives Matter. Shut up. And I just having a quick scroll, gamers, I was able to find comment after comment after comment. I could keep going, gamers. I could keep going. I could keep going, gamers. I found comment after comment after comment after comment after. Listen, you know me. I bring receipts, okay? After comment after comment. Won't please somebody think of the companies? Won't somebody think of the companies? After comment. After comment, gamers. And I like your content, but just look at it for this. The same thing over and over again. Nintendo do bad. It's not a bad topic, but it's all your recent videos. And there's more, gamers. Look, I'm tired of all these doom and gloom videos. I know these are rough times, because we're somewhat optimistic. And more, gamers. Thank you for the insightful comment, Nintendeen. And bearing in mind, I want to make it very clear. It took me 10 minutes to compile 9 comments, by the way. This did not take me that long at all. At all. And if you want proof, just have a scroll yourself. Like, it will not take that long before you found. I think one of our own ended up getting one of the top. Where is he? It's fucking Leighton. I'm gonna kill you, Leighton. Leighton's dead. If I catch Leighton in stream, he's gone. Okay, he's gone. He's cooked. But yeah, you'll find no shortage. I guarantee if we just sort by newest now, it won't take that long to find a comment. Of that sort, and I thought I couldn't be any happier. Like I think I showed this one, but literally as of like an hour ago, there were comments of this ilk, you know. So I'm just like, I genuinely, this is a message to Arlo. Like normally I don't care if anyone I feature watches my comment, right? But this is genuinely a message to Arlo. And I am basing this off of this, by the way. Now, somebody posted on my last Arlo coverage on Musty, somebody left me a comment along these lines. Now, someone commented, probably mentioned this already, which they haven't, but Arlo's second channel, he talks about one of his human side. He's diagnosed with depression and anxiety. He's always in fear that Nintendo would go downhill in this channel struggle or become irrelevant without him. Keeping this in mind, it makes sense what Arlo keeps framing it from a company perspective rather than a consumer perspective. This is all just a way for Arlo to rant about his fear. Now, I'm assuming this comment is telling me the truth. I don't know if it is or not. But assuming this comment is telling me the truth, and I mean this sincerely when I say this, Arlo, make a new channel or something. I don't think you should push your anxiety onto your viewers about if this is true. Again, I'm assuming this is true. If it is, I don't think you should push your anxieties, which this whole video clearly was, by the way. I think the Switch 2 is doing fine. Is it doing as good as it could be? On a wide scale? I don't think so. Am I having a lot of fun with it? Yeah, absolutely. I'm fucking loving the Switch 2 at the moment. But yeah, on a wider scale, we're missing a couple of the heavy hitters. But that just means we're going to get them later, so I'm not particularly fussed. So, assuming this is true, I just don't think you should make videos like this. I don't think this is helping your anxiety. I think giving other people anxiety by proxy, I don't think it's going to help you very much. Now, I can't say this is something I suffer from, so I don't know if this actually does help you. If this is your other sick way of getting your kicks, Arlo, I'd say leave it off my feed, broski. How about that? How about that, Arlo? How about you make some other video? How about you make Sony Arlo? How about you make the 7? There's supposed to be 7 Christmas Arlos, are there not? How about you tap into the other 6, okay? Good lord, because I'm just like, he already has topic Arlo. Because I'm just like, why don't you make this a topic Arlo then? I think if you're gonna doom and gloom, at least post on your second channel, so your first channel is not polluted by fucking sales slop, right? I'm just like, come on, man. You can't be doing this, brother. That's kind of a bod came to my arm. I think there's some truth to that. A lot of YouTubers may be too open about their current situations, including Arlo. Again, I'm just assuming this is true. Again, this is speculation. I'll make it very clear. This is speculation. I'm gonna circle this in one big red circle so you guys know it's speculation, okay? I genuinely think Arlo is drained because of Trump and is dancing around it with these videos. I think so too, which also, ironically enough, kind of like, I think Arlo is the kind of, I think Nintendee, when we covered him earlier, when he was like, doing the whole Nintendo, you should just talk about stop pussyfooting around the politics, just say it. I think he was talking about Arlo because Arlo keeps saying like cost of living. He keeps saying tariffs. We're just like, just say it, Arlo, okay? It's the fucking orange man, bro. You haven't said the orange man once yet, Arlo. Say it. Say his name. Say his name, Arlo. Ray! say his name, okay? That's what we need to do. There's no need for us to worry about Nintendo sales. You should talk about games and not the console sales. Yeah, the Switch 2 is going to be fine. The Switch 2 is going to be fine, and I genuinely don't think that you need to make videos like this ever again. And if you are, keep it on topic, Arlo, because I think you are a talented reviewer, and I think you should lean into your strengths, not to your weaknesses. So that's all I had to say about Arlo, really. I'm not going to make any of you guys watch a single minute of this, because I promise you it was boring. If you are going to watch it, tell me how long you got through, because I wouldn't have made it past the couple-minute mark. I'll be real with you. Fucking Snoresville Central by Arlo. Either way, that's all I had to say about Arlo. This month's getting good. I got like 5 new games. It's going to be great, isn't it? I paid 5 million Path of Radiance like this month. I'm fucking loving life. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna be fine. My stocks, guys. My stocks. Speaking of Arlo's alter ego, Mr. Nintendeen, would you step into the ring? Would you step into the ring? Let's not. Hey, I haven't forgotten about you, Mr. Dean. Mr. Dean, Mr. Oh, the cause. Ah, Nintendeen, huh? Now, normally, I stray far away from Nintendeen because he's fucking boring, and I advise you guys to do the same thing too. But if there's one silver bullet that I think Nintendeen is insane for, and I think every single time he does this, you should laugh at him, is when he plays the whole, I'm just a little scrimbly, I'm doing this for the cause. I'm doing this for the cause, guys. Guys, I'm trying to get Nintendo for the cause. I think it's genuinely one of the most cringe things on planet Earth. Just admit it's a grift, all right? Just admit it's a grift. Frataga just admits it's a grift, basically. And I'm like, he's all the better for it. Don't pretend you're doing it anything more than your wallet. Because with views like this, brother, you're making that cash-ola. All you need to do is just admit it. You don't need to make as many videos as you do. The reason you make them is because it's easy to put your kid to bed and then you yap into a microphone for 20 minutes, put some looping gameplay over it. Cha-ching, cha-ching, baby. Cha-ching, cha-ching. All right, let's not pretend. But one type of video I do find interesting when he does make is when he makes videos like this. The anti-YouTube content is kind of pointless. Now, when he says anti-YouTube, I'm sure you know what I mean by that, but just to clarify, he means content talking about people like him and his ilk, right? And I'm just like, what makes you think it's pointless? Is it by any chance, Nintendeen, are you like scared of me? Are you scared of people like me making videos about you, Nintendeen? Now, granted, I'm going to be honest, guys, because Nintendeen is fucking boring. So I literally watched this in the background until we got to the part where he actually talks about the title. And yes, gamers, that is not a joke. We are literally skipping to the 10-minute mark because he talks about nothing interesting for the first 10 minutes, okay? That's not a joke. I'm not exaggerating. So we're going to continue from the part where he actually talks about the video at hand. So let's play it from this point onwards and see how much cope he's got. Hey, I haven't pre-watched this, by the way, so we're watching this for the first time together. So let's go ahead.
Content is just not quite paying the bills anymore. So in the past couple of months, maybe 2.5 months, these influencers realize that they want to use negativity to grow because they think that negativity is their path to success.
Sorry, my bad, guys. I forgot it was a Nintendeen video. Let's go to 1.25. My bad. Sorry, Chief.
But instead of directing that negativity towards Nintendo, a massive corporation with no face that has been milking them and most of their viewers dry for the past decade, and that's why so many of their viewers are not there anymore, they instead have opted to direct that negativity towards the negativity that's against Nintendo. And the problem with this is that it's not paying off. It's just...
Why is it not paying off? I mean, if you ask me, every single time I've covered you, I've gotten to about like it's been an easy 10 bomb, brother. So if you're asking me personally, I think anti-Nintendeen content is an untapped well. Lord knows I'm not tapping because you're fucking boring, but it is an untapped well, brother. So who's this vocal minority you're talking about? Let's find out.
Not worth it. Because ultimately, unless there's like some kind of beef that sparks up and two people are going back and forth and they're both...
Oh, he does... Oh my god, gamers. Yes, I'm glad he says this, gamers. Listen carefully. He said this before. He said this before, gamers. Listen. Listen carefully.
Unless there's like some kind of beef that sparks up and two people are going back and forth and they're both massive names in the community, which doesn't really exist in the Nintendo circles, most people don't really care for that type of content.
Why would you want to put people off making content about you, Nintendeen? It's very strange, isn't it? It's like, hey, unless there's two big YouTubers kind of like, guys, there's no point making anti-Nintendo content, right? What are you so scared about? Because if you ask me, at no point in my YouTube career have I ever said, guys, there's no point making anti-Sir Musty content. Make whatever content you want. Why are you so scared of people making content about you and your ilk? Is it because Nintendeen, you care secretly a lot what people say about you? Is that really the same? That's my game theory. He's either beginning to get scared or he is scared. That's my theory. Because I wouldn't. You'd never catch me saying this. Not now, not before, not ever. Look through every video of mine. You're never gonna catch me putting people off making videos about me. If people want to make videos about me, they can make videos about me or my ilk, should I say? What is with this guy, huh?
Especially Nintendo fans, because you gotta imagine, gaming is a niche. And a niche of that niche is
again,
Nintendo
he's trying, I'm guessing he's going to try and logic his way out of it. Like, it's a niche within a niche, guys. Don't talk about me. I'm a niche within a niche within a niche within a niche within a niche. And yet you say this, Nintendeen. You say this with all your chest. And yet I've got 379 people watching this live. Interesting, Dean. Interesting.
A niche of Nintendo content is daily Nintendo news. And a niche of Nintendo news is negativity against the company. So if you're making negativity about those that are being negative against Nintendo, there is such a small audience of people that are actually interested in hearing you talk about an influencer that it's almost a guarantee that your channel will not take
off. He's a small YouTuber, is he now? He's bigger than me, that's for damn sure.
In the way that you expect it to at that point. Because the reality is whichever YouTuber that's negative that you decide to go after is not big enough to get you the view count and the clicks that you were getting.
Really, Dean? Hang on, he's saying that you were getting before, right?
Back prior to the launch of the Switch 2 where you were lying about direct rumors. The audience...
So it's all about the views. It's all about the money, money, money. So it's about a numbers game. I thought it was about the cause, Nintendo. Hang on, hold everything again. Stop the train again. We're putting the Dexter music back on. I thought it was about the cause. Now it's about the money? It's about the cause when it benefits you. But it's about the numbers when it doesn't. What if someone like me is just doing it for the love of the game, huh? I don't care if I don't get another single super chat the rest of this stream. I'm gonna cover you, Dean. Because you're an untapped well full of potential, Nintendeen, okay? Like I said, Lord knows I can't stomach how boring you are, though.
Audience is just...
And in fact, gamers, don't take it from me, gamers. Now, you're funny thing, Musty, like, I know I hate Nintendeen, but why do you always keep calling him boring? Why do you always keep calling him boring, Musty? Don't take it from me, chat.
What's up,
take it from him himself.
Everybody. So...
Now, bearing in mind, I've just clicked on a random video. Let's see if he does it. Let's see if he does it, gamers.
If you happen to be a Nintendo fan...
Okay, he doesn't do it in this video. Watch. He started doing a certain thing in some of his videos. I want to see if I can find one where he does this. Did he do it on this one? Let's have it to the beginning.
Hey, as per usual in some of my videos, this is a disclaimer that the B-roll footage is not going to be relevant to what I'm talking about. This is like an audio-only video, more similar to a podcast.
So you know your videos are that fucking boring that you have to preempt people and say, hey guys, just stick some headphones in. I'm fucking boring today. Interesting, Mr. D. I've never had to say that. I mean, I'm sure people do, but I've never had to say that. Interesting. Interesting, Mr. Dean. Interesting. So yeah, he does this on occasion, by the way, where he just preempts it saying, yeah, guys, the content's shit today. Go do something else. Okay.
Not there. Now, if you had two massive YouTubers going at it, that would be a different story. But I'm talking like if Wood from Beat 'em Up said...
Why is that a disclaimer? Because he knows he's boring. That's why. That's why it's a disclaimer.
Arlo decided to go back and forth. And honestly, Arlo might not even be big enough here. It might have to be like Wood versus Scott the Woz.
Arlo! Hang on. Gamers, can we get a quick, so even Arlo isn't big enough to cause enough drama to like get people talking. If I'm not mistaken, Arlo's like closer to 1 million than he is 500k, right? Yes, comfortably. This is one of the biggest content creators in this space. If he started some drama, everyone would fucking know about it. All right, at least in this space anyway. So that's crazy, isn't it? So you're not worth going after because your score's squiggly, squiggly, bimbly, bimbly. But if Arlo does, he's still not big enough. Again, it's almost as if, gamers, he's scared. He's scared, gamers. He's scared of all the Redditors coming after him. You are banned off r/fuck Nintendo. That's how boring you are, Dean. That's how boring you are.
Right, like if you get to that level of fame where those two guys on a random video where they're not even thinking about what they're saying are getting 300,000 plus views, then sure, the drama can stir something up and they can enjoy it. But going after an influencer that is either critical against Nintendo, or there's somebody that uses AI thumbnails of Mario crying, or they just enjoy laughing at Nintendo fans, or they just hate every single Nintendo game that they've played in the past 3 years, going after those people is just very uninteresting to the masses.
Really? I'm just saying, like, this is just... I literally have live evidence. I'm at 400, bro. I have never had a viewer count this high. And it's all because I'm covering you, Dean. All right? This is my peak viewership. Hello. Oh, shit, it's me. Hello. What the hell? Oh, shit, I do look good. Fucking hell. Yeah, you know what, guys? Compliment me more. I look kind of sturdy in this. I'm not going to be honest. Jesus, I don't look in the mirror enough.
Taking them down does nothing because they are not big enough to make an effect on the industry in general. Right? Like, imagine.
Oh, so you're not big enough to make an effect on the industry. So then why do you call it a cause then? And this is not me making it up, gamers. He calls this, like, when he does this, he calls this a cause. I'm doing this for the cause. So he fancies himself a freedom fighter. It's all just, the language changes whenever he fancies it. Again, I don't have an example on hand, but I'm sure I'll find one some other time. But he refers to this as like a cause. I'm doing this for the cause, right? But then now it's just, I guess it just doesn't matter, guys. I guess it just doesn't matter, right? And I'm just like, which is it? Are you just doing it to cash in a check? Or are you doing it because you're a freedom fighter? Which, bearing in mind, I'm fine with either. Just tell me which team you're on. You can't try and flip it. You can't change shirts whenever. Do you know what I mean? Do you support Man City one week and then Man United the other, yeah? That's not how it works. Just because they're both in Manchester, that's not how it works. Right? I know you Yankoids find it hard to understand the complexities of football, which is the real football, by the way, not hand egg. But that's how it works, okay? You can't just change shirts like that.
Imagine you're making a video where you're criticizing the president of the USA. That's huge. In this case, the USA is Nintendo. There's basically nothing bigger you can criticize in that circle. So it gets clicks, it gets interests, etc. And then in response to that, somebody that's not really that relevant in general makes a video about that person who's criticizing the president of the US. Unless that person is like Stephen Colbert, the reality is nobody is going to care. It's just a random dude.
Hey, old man, don't make me tap the sign, old man. Don't make me tap the sign, old man. Yeah?
Complaining about a greater power that none of us have any control over, like Nintendo. And to be clear, I'm making this video not because I want to go after these Nintendo influencers.
Okay, why are you making it? Because this video should, honestly, just stick to sales. Whenever you talk about, like, the space, that's the kind of thing I find interesting, Dean. So for your sake, don't talk about this sort of thing again, because that's when you get me on your case. Just stick to sales. Because every time I watch a sales video, I fall asleep. I'm just giving you advice, okay?
Because I received a lot of very good advice from YouTubers over the past few years.
Including the piece of advice I just gave you.
And I'm thinking it might be worth passing some of that forward onto them because I know a lot of them watch my content. The first and most important thing is that you need to make content that you actually enjoy. If you're not doing that and you're getting desperate and trying to find ways to make content that would garner clicks, that vibrates to your listeners. They feel it. They can hear it in
Can they? Is this another Nintendeen criticized Nintendeen moment? Because it's almost as if you hate this content so much, you had to move your good stuff to another channel, eh, Dean? Why would you move it if you... Can we just...
your voice to make content that would garner clicks, that vibrates to your listeners. They feel it. They can hear it in your voice. And it's just not very interesting to them because it feels fake. It feels like you're trying to feed them something that they want to eat rather than something that you wanted to cook.
I'm noticing.
And that would give you some form of success, but if your love is not in the recipe, it ain't gonna taste that good. The other bit of advice that I can provide for them is to try and...
It's interesting. I'm spotting someone right now that fits that exact bill. This isn't the first time he's gone projecting as well. Like, he did it when we covered him last time? He did the exact same thing. I think he's just like a big projector, isn't he? He's an overhead, isn't he? Like, I remember when I was in primary school, they used to, like, wheel in the overhead projector because I was relatively new tech at the time. That's him. You get Nintendeen to wheel in the school for you.
In the first place. So in their case, they were making Nintendo news for Nintendo fans. And right now, obviously, there are very few Nintendo fans available. But if they genuinely believe that the Switch 2 is going to come back and it's going to rise up and everybody's going to turn the tides and we're all just going to wither away eventually and people are... We're going to go back to how they were during the Switch generation.
No, literally, as soon as 3D Mario comes out, the light of Mario is going to shine and Nintendo's going to be like, I'm melting! I'm melting! I can't, no! I'm melting! Help me! That's going to be it.
It shouldn't compromise what made them big in the first place. Keep doing the content that you were doing, and your audience will remain there and continue to watch. You'll have some ups and you'll have some downs, and if you're in the right and it's successful, and you genuinely believe in the content that you're bringing out, eventually, that success is guaranteed to follow. Wasting your time making content about a fairly small YouTuber in hopes that she'll go viral because you're attacking them should be, in theory, beneath you.
Okay, but like, why do you have to go viral? Like, if somebody made a video critique, like, let's say someone made a video earnestly critiquing my work, in the end of the day, I'm kind of like a small fry, like, relatively speaking. So it's probably not going to hit gangbusters. But what if they just wanted to make the video to like so that I'd see it and then like I'd ideally take whatever they say on board, you know? Like again, he's just putting off any idea of anyone making a video. Not everyone's trying to make a viral video. When I upload a video, I'm not trying to make a viral video. I didn't like stream with Nathaniel Bandy because it'd be a viral stream. I just thought, shit, do you want to play video games? And he was like, yeah, I'm down. I'm like, sweet. And that was it. I just want to make fun stuff, bro. I'm doing this for the love of the game. I know I'm making a decent chunk of money from it now, but like, I love this shit with all my heart, man. And Lord knows I love covering you, Nintendeen, okay? You sure you still want to play Crossworlds again? Or has that game fallen off? I mean, Sega said it didn't hit the sales targets. You want to talk about that at all or nah? Convenient. Hey, Nintendo, convenient.
At least I would assume it would be beneath them. But even if it's not beneath you, the numbers don't really lie. Nobody really cares about anti-Nintendo content. People are upset because the Nintendo space online discourse sucks. And they bought a Switch 2 and they want to be happy about Nintendo. So you need to make that content for those people. Because otherwise, what's going to happen is either somebody completely new is going to come in and take over that space while you're too busy looking over your shoulder at the negativity dudes, or if Nintendo was to eventually falter and actually have to drop the price, and suddenly those negative guys end up buying into Nintendo and start making the content themselves, that audience is going to go to them. And that's probably the last thing that you would want. But at the end of the day, the most important thing for you
I mean, if someone's audience is that fickle, I don't even know why you... What would be even the point of making anything, if I'm being honest? Jesus Christ. Like, what do you think? Do you really think an audience is that easily swayed? Like, all of them? Really? That's a bit crazy, Dean. I don't know, man. I don't think you can sway audiences that easily, or maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe in your Bizarro universe you can. Maybe speaking Griftonese. I don't know about that, bro. I was curious. I don't know.
To succeed on YouTube, whether it's a Nintendo influencer or anybody in general, is to enjoy the content you make. If you are too hyper-focused on the view counts, you won't succeed. And I think that's true in every subject, in every topic.
Is that the reason why you moved your old retrospectives to another channel? You're literally projecting harder. You're projecting onto the moon right now, Dean. Because you used to make content on your main channel that you love. And then you got successful making this, so you just started making daily, like, Duma slop. That's what you did. Which, hey, just to clarify, nothing wrong with that. But why do you keep projecting onto the moon and making it our problem and pretending you're better than us? Whoa! Why do you keep doing this, Dean? You're just like one of us, Dean. That's what you are. You're a tiny little Wario-sized freedom fighter trying to punch up against Nintendo, but don't punch me! Don't punch me! I bruise easy. I bruise easy.
Along the entirety of the YouTube space. I've obviously intentionally left this video as vague as possible, just because
because I don't want to spread harassment, despite the fact that I'm a small little bean. Oh, I can't. If you're a small little bean, you can't spread harassment anyway. Why does it matter, 18? 18? Why does it matter? You're a small fry anyway. You ain't shaping hearts and minds. You ain't moving mountains. Why don't you name drop some names, huh? Why don't you name drop some names? I'll name drop some names for you. I do it all the time. Because I'm not a coward. I'm not a coward, Mr. Dean.
Really interested in attacking anybody?
No. Oh, hang on. Actually, new game theory gamers. The reason he doesn't name names is because he genuinely is. Oh my gamers. Okay, I said it as like mostly a meme, but partially true. I've now shifted to mostly true, partially meme. Why do you think that? Because he knows he's a small fry, right? He knows. So why doesn't he talk about names? It's because he actually is afraid of big YouTubers talking about him. He actually is afraid. Oh, we've put it together, gamers. We've actually put it together. He actually is. I was saying it mostly as a joke, but now it's mostly true. Because if you are a small fry and you don't, man, people shouldn't make videos about you. Why wouldn't you say names? If you want the space to get better, if you want to be the freedom fighter you want, you name names. That's the policy I have, right, chat? If I believe that someone needs to be named in order to make things better, I'll name and shame. I won't hide behind. Who are you sparing the names for? For the sake of yourself? Because you're not sparing it for the audience. Surely you want the audience to know so they're more cognizant of the kind of person you're talking about. Like when I talk about Nintendo Land, for example, I'm pointing to you the woes of being a mindless drone of a fanboy. Like I'll name him because he's an excellent example of the kind of Nintendo fan that you should laugh at. I have no qualms naming his shit because it's true. If he stopped doing that, then I'd be like, hey, good luck on you, Landon. Good shit. Hey, continue. I have no issues. Why would I not name? Of course I'm going to name. Because I want things to change. I want Nintendo Land to change for the better. I want him to be the gamer he says he is, but he really isn't. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, crazy. He actually is scared gamers. Again, I was saying it as a joke before, But like now I'm saying it mostly as a fact. He actually is scared of other people noticing him and him getting like coverage by other people and him getting squashed like the bug he is.
But I hope it's able to help some of these anti-Nintendo YouTubers that ultimately feel like success on this platform is becoming hopeless for them. If there's one thing that I've learned from my past...
Do you want me to point on... Hang on, let me point on the sign one last time. What's the sign looking like now? We're at 476. The sign is looking very nice.
4 or 5 years on YouTube is that there's always an audience for content creators that are actually passionate about what they do. And maybe when you started off, you had that passion. For your sake, find it again and build off of that.
Again, it's projection.
2.5 months.
There's more projection. He's projecting onto the moon once again, chat. Good Lord, what is happening in here? Oh my God. Jesus, someone stop this man's level of projecting. It's unreal.
One thing that I've learned from my
past
4 or 5 years on YouTube is that there's always an audience for content creators that are actually passionate about what they do.
Yeah.
And maybe when you started off, you had that passion. For your sake,
you did, Dean.
Find it again.
You did.
Off of that. In any case, for everybody else, thank you so much for listening, and I will catch you on...
No, thank you. Thank you, Nintendeen, okay, for stepping into my wheelhouse of talking about the YouTube space as a whole, because I love talking about this stuff. I love getting into the psychology of your mind. I really do, Nintendeen. Mr. Abandon his main channel just so you could put retrospects on the other, so you could kowtow to a new audience, huh? So you could fight the cause, but you want to avoid name dropping because I'm scared. I'm a scared little bean. I think we figured him out, gamers. I think we figured him out, haven't we? What are the best Musty streams on Internet Cards? The best Musty streams are when I do talk radio. Okay, you gotta be a member for that. Okay, members only, which is gonna be on Saturday, by the way, if you're curious. Well, that's all I got for this. And frankly, I don't fancy reading the comments. It's just gonna be a bunch of Redditors. Hang on, it's just gonna be Reddit, isn't it? You know, let's have a look. Let's have a look at this Reddit type comment section. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the Reddit. Huh? Let's do a brief Bravo Six, shall we? It's a shame. I like Nintendeen's short videos about Mario 64, but then he kind of just became this. I don't doubt for it. Now, in all fairness, I've not watched it, but I don't doubt for a second that he used to be a good content creator. But like, Lord knows those days are gone now. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure, lads. Let's have a look at Reddit. We got, what's it? There's a fan-made Nintendeen subreddit community. There's loads of them. Now he's slop. Now he's slop gamers. He's slop gamers. I can't believe this. I gotta admit, you're making a small economy with the amount of farms dedicated to your channel. Kudos, Arlo. Just giving back to the community, yeah? It changed you, man. It changed you, Dean. It changed you hard. Welcome back to Slop Live, yeah? He's just admitting it, gamers. He's just admitting it. Our little freedom fighter is just admitting it now, is he? He's pretending he's in on the jokes. The uncle's admitting he's in on the jokes, eh? What's it? Croucher? Arlo? Oh my god, Arlo. When Moist Critical makes an anti-Nintendo video, you can really feel the ripple effect throughout all of gaming YouTube. Oh hell, yes. Yes, it's because of you, Nintendeen, that Moist Critical made a video. But Lord knows if he ever makes a video about you, you're gonna cry, aren't you? No, don't make a video about me. Don't make a video about me. This is Moist Critical, no. Nintendo's gone Disney, enough said. Have they? Anti-disestablishmentarianism. That's the Reddit I was talking about. Oh my god, this is the Reddit I was talking about, gamers. Good lord. Just big name, big word, therefore. Yeah, send him home, lads. The vocal minority, yeah? This is the Reddit we were talking about, gamers. I can't believe this. Nintendo saving Nintendo. Oh, it did not take us that long to find the Reddit comments, did it? Fucking hell, ref. If someone writes this in my comments, I delete it. No, that's not a joke. That's not a joke. Musty, Musty, there's something that you do that's just unlike the others. Yeah, mate, you're getting deleted. Listen, you can glaze, it's not that hard, okay? Come on, hey, chill. Chill. Honestly, your mum does the backflips, not you, okay? Calm down, lads. Fucking hell. He's owning the chuds, isn't he? Oh, man. After Nintendo went after Yuzu and Ryu, that was my breaking point. Switch 2 just confirmed my feelings. Well, they went after Yuzu because they started monetizing their emulators. Which every like underground like ROM hacker or emulation maker in the scene knows that that's like the death knell. That's what happened to Yuzu and Citra, wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken, that's what happened. I'm 90% sure I remember that's kind of what happened, which is why Yuzu got. Yeah, but you all just kind of know you don't. As soon as Dolphin makes a Patreon, they're getting got. Everyone knows that, which is why it behooves Dolphin to. You guys made the best emulator on planet Earth. Okay, shut the fuck up. All right. I'll slip a 10 your way, okay, for server costs or whatever. As a Nintendo fan. Oh my god. Oh my. I hate these fucking Uncle Toadsworths. These Uncle Toadsworths. I do say, as a Nintendo fanboy myself, I'm glad we have honest Nintendo enthusiasts who aren't afraid to give Nintendo criticism with a Z, by the way. Nice spelling there, brother. Things won't get better unless you speak up, brother. Master Dean! I say Master Dean! You gotta speak up against the church and Nintendo. You gotta speak up! Fucking Uncle Toadsworth. Oh, man. The Scott Stash count. What do you mean does it count? He's a Mega Shield? Oh, Scott, I didn't know you were a Mega Shield, man. Oh, my God. Man, one of your best conversation topics in recent days, Dean. Keep it up. No, keep it up. Yes, listen to this guy. I'm not voting that guy. I'm not doing this guy. Keep it going. I love it when you do these. These videos are funny because we get a nice insight into your psychology, all right? I don't know why Nintendo people are so quick to dismiss Nintendo's criticism as toxic hate when there's genuinely valid things to criticize it for. Shutting down charity tournaments because they didn't get permission to use games. I'm not sure about this personally. I can't verify or deny that. Treating mods emulation like felony crimes. They are definitely weird for that. Suing companies for making games better than them by abusing patent laws. Lord knows I'm the first one in line who wants them to lose that Power Word patent. Refusing to actually improve their games because they'd rather make everything Breath of the Wild style open world garbage effort into their product. Okay, that's just projection, bro. See, I love it. That's the thing. That's the thing that happens with these people, gamers. That's the thing. They give it. Like, I'm here with you. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm there. Yeah, sure. If they did that, fuck them. Yeah, you know what? Maybe they should be a bit more lax. Yeah, do you know what? Fuck the Power Words. And then they just throw in their nonsense, and then I'm just like, what are we doing here? Do you know what I mean? What are we doing here? Come on. You're right there. Yeah, you had an open goal, man. You had an open goal. 1.3 seconds, I'm out, literally. That's what these people, gamers, I'm telling you. These people. Yeah, you people, I'm saying you people. Hello, Dean. You'd be surprised how Temu are selling Nintendo Switch 2 and endorsed by a random small content creator in Asia. Nintendo is desperate. Are they? How Temu is selling Nintendo Switch? I have no idea what that is. But of course he's gonna hire anyway because it's for the cause. It's for the cause, right, Dean? Oh, man. What else have I got? Couldn't agree more of you. When it comes to anything, the passion has to be there, especially when it comes to making videos for YouTube. Otherwise, what you're watching just seems forced or empty. There's a lot of people on this panel that can learn from that 100%. Another great video, man. Again, gamers, watch for the moon. Not only is it been pissed on, but Nintendeen is projecting on there. Fight on, gamers, fight on. Fight on, fight for the cause, brothers. Fight for the cause, gamers. What's it? Have we got others? Any other Reddit type comments? People are mentioning. Listen, even the gameplay in the background is booty. Everyone keeps saying crouch jump. Come on, you got to crouch jump, broski. You got to crouch jump, man. You got to do that. It's at least while doing the dishes. Yeah, you can get a lot of dishes done because Lord knows you won't be paying attention. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure, man. I'll leave it there. We'll leave it there, gamers. We'll leave it there. Good lord. Good lord, Dean. All right, listen, brother. My advice to you: keep making videos like this, okay? Because they're actually fun to watch. Because we get a nice insight into your psychology, brother. Okay? Keep doing that just for me, just for your best friend, Sir Musty. Okay? Listen, I'm not bigger than you yet, so you don't have to be scared of me, okay? But as soon as I hit more subs than you, which is when, by the way, Dean, which is when, you better watch out. The Musquite Empire is going strong. Okay, we're going strong, gamers. And if you're here and you're not subscribed right now, what the fuck are you doing, okay? One subscription now, gamers. One subscription now. We can beat the Dean, gamers. The Dean will be destroyed. If everyone here watching subscribes today, gamers, we can beat the Dean. The Dean will be eliminated, gamers. If you all subscribe today, I want you to join the Musquite Empire, gamers. You need to join today and fight for the cause. The cause being my wallet. My wallet needs to get bigger. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Anyway, next up, gamers. Next up on the docket. We have got... get out of here, nerd. I've had enough of you, Dean. Next up on the docket, we've had our appetizers. It's time for us to have our third course. As we go back to the building again, gamers. We're going back to the building. You know what building we're talking about, gamers. You love him, you hate him. You can't live without him, and he can't live without 3D Mario. It's Nintendo Land. Oh my god. We'll take a brief break for donos because apparently I missed a bunch. I'm kind of just doing my docket, by the way. So if you're looking to have your dono read, it's probably not the best stream for it, I'll be honest with you. I paused them for a reason. I just kind of want to go through. Nice super chat jump scare, by the way. Good stuff. The fear of him getting a moist fit. True! Oh my god, I said the same thing! I said the same thing, gamers! I just joined what the heck's going on. I'm sure you figured it out already, so. This anti-Nintendo video is pointless. He's gonna make it about me. It all comes back down to me, it does. Bro's hyping up his self inside. That's what he's like, man. This channel's how we put me to sleep. Thanks, Nintendo. He's a good cure for insomniacs, I promise. I promise. Skimmity's nuts. Real. You have my support. True, gamers! Everyone, support is high! An empathetic gamer. Welcome back to the knighthood, brother. Thank you so much for the donos, guys. As I said, I won't really be they're muted and I won't be reading them until the end. I just kind of want to go through my docket today. Just sit back and enjoy the show, guys. No need to super chat, okay? Just sit back and enjoy the show, chat. I'm doing this for the fans, okay? Never say I do anything for the fans. I'm doing this for the fans, okay? But anyway, let's pause the music. For the cause, gamers! For the cause! For the cause! Let's go! Thank you! Enjoy the rest of the stream, guys. Put your wallets away, okay? Enjoy the stream. Let's get forward to the next segment, which is Nin10doland. Now, he's made a couple videos we're interested in, but because I'm such a nice guy, gamers, I decided to watch them on 2x speed while cleaning my house, and I've got timestamps for you, because Lord knows I'm not making you guys watch any more Landon videos, okay? I'm not making you guys watch any more Landon videos. So, the first one we got is this one here, which is, which one was it? But the Switch 2 has games, and I'm just like, what an odd title. What an odd title to make. I'm just like, the Switch 2 does have games. What could he possibly have? I sure hope Nintendeen isn't gonna like start conspiracy theorying. That'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it?
And the problem is, I feel like Nintendo's got people fooled by this method. They see that there's a game coming out every month, and they love to tell everybody, oh, this year is way better than Nintendo Switch 1's first year in 2017. Because
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? Who has said this? Who is? Hey, honey, who said this? You say this? I didn't. Who said? None of. Hang on, one more time. Who said?
Method. They see that there's a game coming out every month, and they love to tell everybody, oh, this year is way better than Nintendo Switch 1's first year in 20.
No, Nintendo's. If I'm not mistaken, right? Didn't we watch a GVG video with our goat Jonathan Cartwright, who like kind of mentioned that this is just something Nintendo's been doing for a while now, at least for the last couple years, right? They've just kind of been like pacing out games so there's like at least one every month. That's just kind of what they do now. So I'm just like why are you like we Ben know this, like we know this. John taught me this person. He came to my house and taught me this. We had a nice drink, by the way. You guys weren't invited, okay? We talked loads of shit about you guys. So I'm just like, what is he? Is he trying like more like Landon mind control? The game is this is more Landon mind control. We learned about Landon mind control last time we covered Landon, by the way. So you gotta be careful. I hope you guys got your hats on, right? Like I'm kind of immune because like I've just been covering him for so long. I mean, you guys got your hats on. I'm gonna give you guys a second to put your headgear on because you need the stinging feeling you just got in your head. That's Landon mind control. Okay. I will put something on in solidarity. Again, I don't need it because I'm immune. I'm immune to his nonsense. But obviously, actually, I have the perfect thing, gamers. If you guys don't know, I have this little, I call it a farmer's cap that I have. And I outfit it with like buttons that I just get whenever I go to conventions and what have you. So if I big my camera real quick, hang on. You can see I've got a bunch of buttons on there. There's like Overwatch, Apex, Pokemon. There's one of the Queen Elizabeth, over there as well. That's my queen, okay? So this is my gamer hat that proves that I'm an actual, like, gamer. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm a capital G gamer. So I think this is good protection for me to have against this, like, Woohooian energy. Do you know what I mean? That's what we got, gamers. So get your hats on. Get your hats on, gamers. Get your hats on. We're going to need it. We're going to need it for this segment, okay?
2017, because look at all these games we're getting in comparison. 2026's schedule for Nintendo Switch 2 is pretty much already filled into the summer. January was just a Switch 2.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I don't know what he's talking about. I just don't know what he's talking about. I think that's all the timestamp had. I don't know if there was anything more here, but we'll keep watching.
Edition update for Animal Crossing New Horizons. February is for Mario Tennis. March is for Pokemon.
Nothing else. I think he's just doing more land and mind control. I sure hope he doesn't try and do some more land and mind control, gamers. I sure hope he doesn't try it again.
And it seems like Nintendo is not doing a February General Direct, at least as of right now, instead of going with a partner direct. It's not looking too good for 2026. And to me, this just feels like a manipulative thing that's actually working with a part of the fan base. I'm reading constant comments on YouTube and even on Twitter.
The people on the line, once again, gamers. The people on the line have been manipulated, and Landon, I'm going to use my Landon mind control. I told you to get your hats on. Who in the chat is not wearing a hat right now? I'll ban you. Seriously, who's not wearing a hat? Who's not? Guys, if you see anyone in the audience not wearing a hat, point them to me. Okay? I will. Mods, get your hat. Tell them. Okay? Tell them off. Hey, you serious? Okay, you're not coffee. I'm not joking. Hey, you're banned. Mods, keep an eye out for any hatless Andes. We'll shoot them live, okay? We'll shoot them live. There's a bonnet count, I'll count a bonnet. There's hoodies count, I'll count hoodies. Hoodies is good as well. I got a sleep cap on, I think that works perfectly. I always have a hat on, perfect. I got a shroom head, I might have tin foot. Go find some, quick! Go, quick! There's more mind control here, gamers. There's more mind control.
Twitter of people legitimately saying to me, there's so many games. In fact, there was one individual that, no joke.
What person, gamers? We've got person on. Gamers, it's not people online anymore. He's evolved to the final form. Person. Singular. One fucking guy in particular. What did he say, Landon? What did he have the gall to say? Are you going to show us proof as well? We need proof. Can you show a redacted screenshot so we know you're not making this guy up? Can you do that for me, please, as well? Thanks.
Said, look at all these games we have coming out. And I responded, lots of these games are classic old games that we've already played. Or little updates being added to the game. Just little spin-offs, like another Mario.
Can you show me like a screenshot or something?
And they no joke respond saying,
did they?
Yeah, you're right, but they're games, aren't they? That just made me cringe and almost throw my phone across the room.
The person online got him so mad. He nearly went, yeah. The idea of Nintendeen grabbing his phone and just going, yeah. I'm so mad. One guy. Oh my, it's even funnier the second. Like, all these timestamps are pre-watched, by the way, but that's even funnier the second time. It's even funnier the second time. Jesus Christ. Person online. Yeah, and if you guys are wondering if he's not on lolcow or not, I hope that's all the proof you need. We've got another timestamp, gamers.
I'm still definitely team 2017.
Oh, you don't need to tell us, Landon. We know. We know your team 2017. The worst team since Team 10. Fucking hell, ref.
Did it have as many games as we've seen already in the first 7 months?
We know.
2? Absolutely not. Not even in its entire first year. But the big games were big games.
Hang on. Pause. Gamers. Shit. Fuck. Oh, gamers. We lost one, gamers. We lost one. I'm actually kind of sad now. We lost one. I can't believe it happened. This is why we keep our hats on, gamers. This is why we keep them on, okay? Side dude, if you listen to us, listen, ball knowledge. Balatro, you love Balatro. God of War. Guys, we all chant God of War at the same time. We might snap him out of it. God of War. We might snap him out of it, gamers. Bing Bing is great, but do not be a Bing Bing woohoo man, okay? Okay, we might. I think sometimes it's like a venomous poison. Sometimes it takes a while to kick in. So hopefully, Sided will come back to us. I'm hoping so. Sided, are you still there? Are you still there? Oh my God. Oh no, it's getting even worse now. It's getting even worse now. Gamers, you're not chanting hard enough. You're not chanting hard enough. I swear to God, Sided is one of the good ones. Okay, if we lose him, chat, I'm ending the whole fucking stream right now. Okay. Well, we'll keep going. We'll keep going, guys. Keep me updated. Keep me updated on the Sided situation, okay? We'll keep moving, though. We keep moving.
And personally, I don't need a new game every single month to feel fed. Like,
I mean, but you kind of do, though. You kind of do, though. Do you not? I mean, you say that, but like, you literally have nothing to talk about unless games come out. Unless, of course, they have to be the right games. Because that's what it is, right? It's the right games that have to come out. It's the right games, right? Games. Fucking hell, man.
Even need a spin-off here, an update, have something every month. I see people putting online, yes, Nintendo's having something every month.
Guys, another person's lost. There's 2 people we have to save, chat.
Switch 2 so far. I don't need that. I mean, I am perfectly fine with getting one big game every 3 to 4 months and just playing that game, playing things on other consoles, playing, third-party games or...
Hang on. One more time, Nintendo. One more time.
Just playing that game, playing things on other consoles, playing,
Playing things on other consoles, huh? That's one interesting thing to say, Landon. Because if you guys remember last time when we covered Nintendo Land, he showed us his PlayStation Network profile. He gave us his online name. We were able to confirm there was a 3-month gap, gamers, where he didn't play a single new game. A single new game. Now, for context, it's almost as if I play video. This is my profile, by the way. It's almost as if I play video. It's almost like this is the profile of someone that plays video games. And this is the profile of someone who doesn't. If we're just doing 2025, by the way, gamers, let's zoom out a bit. Those are all the games that Landon played in 2025, right? We have to zoom out to about 75%. If we're gonna go all the games I played in 2025 that's just on PlayStation, by the way. We have to zoom out to about here. It starts with Astro. You see Astrobot down there? I played that in January 2025, and then there we go. That's how it goes, gamers. So that's what we're talking about. We lose another one as well. Fucking hell. Good lord. They're dropping like flies, gamers. And man, this is just my fucking PlayStation as well. Look at my Steam, dog. I'm going to jail. Like, I'm not, and bearing in mind, I'm like a 31-year-old man. I don't get like hours upon hours upon hours to play like games after games after games after games, right? But like, I'm still playing, I still make time to play games. This makes you look like a loser, Musty. Yeah, nice alt Landon. Nice alt Landon. Go on your main like a real man. How about that? Can we revoke his gamer license? I don't know if this is like a grounds for revocation. I don't know if it is, but it is rough. I will say it is rough. I think that's fair to say, right? It's a little rough for getting here, right?
Third-party games or maybe some stuff in the backlog. You can drop the occasional spin-off here or there, but expecting a new game every single month, this is what we get. We get less quality in just pure quantity. One of the things that could have...
I'm glad I kept the clip running, gamers. What did he mean by this? What did he mean? We get less quality and more quantity. What is he talking about? As if we haven't had quality games. DK Bonanza? Mario Kart World was pretty good. Air Riders was fantastic. But what did he mean by this? Like that's probably the most confusing statement of all, like in the entire video, is that in the last, like the first year, which was still in the first year, they were going for quantity over quality, and I'm just like, as if the Switch era wasn't known for just ports. Like, what are we? Are we capping? Like, are we capping like hard on like the fattest stack on planet Earth? Like, what's the game plan here, man? The headphones don't work. Put the fucking headphones back on. But yeah, I just unbelievable statement, right? All the games are quality and neither is sabotage. I don't get what he's doing. I don't get what he's saying, and frankly, I'm confused. I'm lost, and I'm gonna be even more honest. He's made me a little hungry. And you know what they say? You're not you when you're hungry. And real quick, I accidentally clicked out my Google Docky, so I gotta find it real quick. So give me a second. I'm just stalling. I'm stalling like a madman. I am. You can't be serious. I don't know, man. I don't know what he's talking about. 2017 was great, but just because 2025 wasn't on the same level doesn't mean he's lacking. I think that's what he's getting at. Is that he's saying this is lacking because it wasn't 2017, and I'm just like, why can't you just let it go? Like, why can't he just let it go? I just don't get why he can't let it go. But of course, here comes Mr. Landon. I sure hope, gamers, we don't get a boardroom meeting right now. Could you guys go for a boardroom meeting? Guys, do you want a boardroom meeting right now? Guys, everyone go to boardroom meeting 1. Go in the Zoom call. It's time for boardroom meeting, okay?
Nintendo wanted a big adventure game to come out, very close to launch. But they should have just made Donkey Kong Bonanza the big holiday game. Like, had Mario Kart World in June and Donkey Kong
Yes,
Bonanza.
we definitely should have delayed a game just so you'd have something to talk about during the holiday. Yes, Nintendo should have done that. We should have delayed one of the best platforms I've ever played just because. We should have done that, shouldn't we? I'm thinking, I don't know, personally I was more of a fan of this game coming out Q2. He's saying Q4 though, guys. What are we thinking? Was it a Q2 or a Q4 thing? Because frankly, I just don't think that Q4 makes sense. It doesn't make sense for like the upwards projection of this company here, Landon. I just don't think so. When a Q1, yeah, I was thinking more of a Q1, Q2 type beat. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather get good games sooner, personally, if it can be helped. You know, that's what I would rather. Like I'd rather the Smash come out right now if it could. But obviously it's not ready right now, which is why I haven't announced it. That's what I'd rather. I'd rather queue now. Not Q1, 2, 3, or Q now. But Landon's obviously knows best, right?
In like September or October probably would have been perfect, and we wouldn't have felt so just drained waiting for a next major release right now.
I'm a fucking owl. I'm a fucking Somalian British owl. Who are you talking to? Don't we feel so drained, guys? No? I feel great. Now, I understand, again, when you zoom out, yeah, the Switch 2 isn't, like, the hottest thing on the market right now in terms of, like, their output, yeah. But drained? Yeah, I don't know about that, brother. You drained yourself, Landon. You disgusting man you are.
Yeah, I'm playing all these games that are coming out. I'm even 100%ing them and doing everything that you possibly can in these games. And a lot of them, I'm just feeling nothing. It's just like, yep, another game's coming out. Of course, Mario Tennis is coming out next month. Yep, Mario Wonder.
And remember, gamers, remember, we covered this last time we talked about Landon. Firstly, it sounds okay. Now, if I'm being nice, I think Nate Clip says the nice version, which it sounds like Burnout to me. Which, if you are burnt out, and we're not talking about the car racing game of the same name, which is really fun, by the way. I love Takedown on the PS2. Fantastic video game. I think this should be proof to, I don't know. Is there another console you own that maybe you could play? Maybe you could play. I don't know. All I'm saying, Lan, is it'd probably help if you played new games. And I'm not saying you don't. All I'm saying is that at the top of the year you played Uncharted, and at the top of the year again you're playing Uncharted. I love Uncharted, a fantastic game. But like, I'm kind of playing Path of Radiance right now, so I'm just like, yeah. But the list isn't that bad. It's not bad, but when you claim that there's no there's no games, and there's been like a 3-month gap between playing any games at all, which if you're talking to a relative casual like me, it's proof that it doesn't have to be that long. There are games out there for the world to play. I don't feel so. Whenever you say there are no games, I'm just so drained. There's nothing to talk about. It's because you don't play enough games, or you're burnt out. I don't know. I've played so many good games last year, so many of them. So don't think you're a casual. I think I sent a nice account. Okay, nice account. Doing a lot of lifting for Landon, eh? Doing a lot of lifting. I'm seeing a lot of lifting there, Senna. All right.
Coming out with Switch 2 edition with a couple bit of new levels or remix levels with some Koopalings. That's going to be fun for about an evening. That's how I felt with Kirby. I'm like, yes, this was some fun new content for Star Across World, but I finished it in literally like a sitting of gameplay in the evening in like 2 to 3 hours. To me,
yeah, it's because you couldn't make videos about it. That's what it was. Why is all the footage from trailers? Because he doesn't play games. That's why. He doesn't play games. He doesn't play games. He just talks about them for a living. He doesn't play games. Listen, Senna, I'm watching you, okay? I got my eyes on you. Mods, keep an eye on Senna, okay? She's rage baiting me, okay? I can't be dealing with him. I can't be dealing with him, all right? I can't be dealing with her, all right? I can't be dealing with them. And then gamers, I think Gamers. If there was ever proof, gamers. Now, if you ever needed proof that Landon is, just listen to the clip, gamers. Just listen to the clip. Just listen. Guys, hey, put on, quick! Put the hat on! Put the hat on! Put it on, quick. I finished Super Metroid in the afternoon. That was really fun. Does it really matter if you only spend a few hours on a game if it was good? Well, no, here's the thing, Rex the Weeb, is that the game has to meet an arbitrary length requirement, an arbitrary content requirement, and an arbitrary positive discourse requirement, and then it's a good game. And you're probably thinking, Musty, what do you mean arbitrary good discourse requirement?
Give the players a game or something to play. It actually had huge games, perfectly spaced out.
The context is he's talking about 2017, by the way, 2017 Nintendo. Let's just...
to get us looking forward to the next thing, and we would have some little things to tie us over until then. Dropping Breath of the Wild, one of the greatest video games of all time, out the gate, open world Zelda for the first time ever.
It was fun. It was a fun game.
I don't care if it came out with the Wii U as well. This is how you start off your new console. Did every single person in the world love them changing the classic 3D Zelda formula? No, some people were against it, but you couldn't argue that 99% of online talk about this game
if you're asking me, now Breath of the Wild is like top 2 favorite games of all time. If you ask me what was so great about it, I'd be like, oh, it's just nice finding a fun game to play. But what does Landon says the quiet bit out loud, gamers? He doesn't care that this game was fun. What does he care about?
Against it, but you couldn't argue that 99% of online talk about this game was perfect. Like, everyone loved this thing. It was unanimous across the board as the game of the year. Then
it's not this game was perfect because it really felt like a true sandbox come to life. It really felt like I was doing interesting things around every corner. It really felt like I was like the adventurer Link, you know, and while the puzzles definitely took a backseat because of it, the just pure childlike wonder that this game gave me was unlike anything I've ever experienced before. And I really hope at some point another game comes around to give me that experience again. Because while I can definitely see its flaws, as people have pointed out, especially in regards to how you can take a hit from an enemy and just go, I'm here now. That's always a bit weird. I think there's so many things that this game does fantastically that I think it just goes to show that many games try to replicate its success. Now that is the soliloquy I'm saying about Breath of the Wild. But for Landon, it's the people on the line were talking about it, and the discourse was nice. Strange. Very, very strange. That's what I'll say. Thank you for the 20, Sylvia. Landon's content is so complacent with his own existence that is genuinely painful. It doesn't have to be this way, neither. Like, the only reason I'm even covering him is because, like, it doesn't have to be... Like, the only reason I'm even covering him, gamers, right, is because, now, I've not had to use this yet, gamers, but there's a button on my Stream Deck called 3D Mario, gamers. And if you ask, what happens when you click 3D Mario? Unfortunately, 3D Mario doesn't release if I click it. What does happen is if I click it now, it automatically opens up a link.
I don't think I have any energy in me to ever bring up 3D Mario again.
You seem to be talking about a whole lot for someone who said 3 months ago, you never want to talk about it. So if you guys are wondering, why do you seem to be going a bit too hard on him? It's like, he said it himself. 3 months ago, I'm just holding him to his own standards. Because he said he'd never talk about it again. And let's say, for example, even if you could say to me, Musty, I was in a dark place, I was just being hyperbolic. What was the other thing I criticized you a lot about, Landon, when we watched your calamitous direct reaction? What was the one thing? Does anyone in the class remember? I'll spare you waiting around. One of the things I pointed out to you a lot was that you seem to get your community up in a fizz, a fury, and then when it doesn't happen, you're like, what the hell? That's one of the things I said about him. I think that was one of his like greatest flaws. Overhyping, yes. I sure hope in his next video that we're going to have a quick look at with timestamps, we finally have a first 3D Mario reveal, a rumor, and its reveal is soon. He doesn't do it again. I sure hope, gamers, he doesn't do it again.
This is one that people are going to remember, and it's going to stick with them, where people are going to be looking tightly at this next General Nintendo Direct, and if Mario isn't there and Mario doesn't make it as a big holiday game, yeah, I think credibility is going to kind of fly out the window. So yeah, he's putting his whole reputation on the line with this.
Okay, the context is he's talking about the rumor guy, the hat on. Gamers, I'm gonna tank the energy. Okay, I'm gonna tank the energy. I'm stronger. I'm stronger than all of you. Okay.
Because
I'll put it back on. Don't worry.
This is a huge prediction, or at least leak in his case, where he confirms that his sources are telling him 3D Mario this year in a big holiday title and possibly revealed at the next General Nintendo Direct. So
just to clarify, it is rumor. The source is like someone who isn't trusted neither, so Lord knows why he's making this video. It's almost as if he's making this video to like get his audience hyped up in a fizz and a fury. And Frying Pan Sam also noticed something too. These two videos were uploaded 2 hours apart, gamers. That's not a joke. This one, 1st of February, and this one, also 1st of February. This was 2 hours. They were 2 hours apart from each other, by the way. 2 hours. Just two.
Oh, yeah, obviously I'm not believing anything, at least until Nate the Hate has something to say about it. I mean, if it doesn't show up at the next General Direct, I am not going to bat an eye. I have zero expectation for this game. I'm letting you guys know that now because I'm sure you're going to come flooding my videos after this doesn't happen and say, you said it was going to happen. You raised our hype. Do not raise your hype. Take a grain of salt and throw it on your head because that's what you should take this information with.
So what do you think making this video is, Landon? Oh my... I love how he addresses it, but still does it anyway. Like, again, the one thing I critiqued him about was, hey, do you mind just not hyping up your audience into a fizz and a fury? What do you think that this title is gonna do? What do you think is gonna happen? It's almost as if you're doing the thing, but because you're kind of being self-aware about it, you think you can get away with it. That's not how it works, Landon. What you do is you don't spread, you don't like proliferate rumors. This is the kind of thing that hypes your audience up into a fizz and fury, which is what we talked about a whole year ago. You're doing it again. But the money, Musty. I just love how he had this like moment of self-awareness before just doing the same thing again. It happened again. It happened again. Oh, you know the rest, chat. I actually wanted to get out of this loop so bad. He's not going to do it, man. He's not going to fucking do it. In fact, he's so online, gamers. And I think I'm going to add, hang on. I've got an extra bonus segment in regards to Landon, but I think we'll get through all these timestamps first and then we'll mention that. But yeah, it's just crazy, huh? Crazy how he's doing the same thing again, gamers. He tries to wash his hands of all the hype. I got one more timestamp here, gamers. I'm not gonna spoil this timestamp. I'm just gonna let it speak for itself. Gamers.
That all these games really just stand out. You know, we know 3D Mario would. We just want to see that game. And I think a 3D Mario drop right now would be enough to just shut up all of the hate for Nintendo on all sides when it comes to prices and marketing decisions and games they've been releasing. That's exactly what everyone just needs right now.
Do we need a game to unite the game? Raise your hands up, gamers. Absolute Landon cinema. The line that we turned into a meme is confirmed once more, gamers. Give it up for Landon, gamers. It's Groundhog Day. You're back in the fucking building again, baby. Make sure you're hired, gamers. Make sure you've got your hats on because you're gonna need it, baby. He's done it again. He's done it again. Nintendo Landon. He's done it again. Nothing ever. Put it all on nothing, baby. Put it all on nothing. Let's ride it on nothing, baby. So, gamers, do you feel united yet? Do you feel united yet, gamers? I'm not talking about Man United. I'm not talking about Newcastle United. I'm talking about Sheffield United. I'm talking about Nintendo United, baby. A new football club in honor of our favorite company ever made, gamers. Who's hopping on? Who's hopping on, gamers? So, absolute community. Oh, I'm uniting it. Oh, yeah. I bet you're uniting it so hard. I'm uniting so hard right now. I'm gonna be uniting all day and night tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be uniting all day. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I am united. United. We're united, gamers. We're united. Go get that Landon in a jersey immediately. So, gamers, that's all the timestamps I got for these two videos, because Lord knows I was not gonna make you watch all of those two videos. I definitely wasn't gonna, okay? Because I'm a nice guy that way. But I do have a final thing to bring up, gamers. And I think, now, I think someone pointed this out to me in my Discord. And I think this is a bit more where I think I'm gonna give Nintendo Land a bit more earnest advice to finish this on. I think that's what we're gonna do. So obviously, last time we covered this, but I'm gonna point out again. Give me a sec. I'm gonna hide the screen real quick so I don't spoil the content. Here we go. It was this. We had a look at this last time, right? Which was him making a thread of all the games he plays to debunk the haters. Right, guys? Remember this? We covered this last time? In this comment, somebody replied something quite nasty, if I'm being honest. You're literally fraud or a clown. Stick to Nintendo YouTube and get out of gaming Twitter. All right? To which Nintendo Land says, bro is obsessed with me. He's obviously trying to, like, he's having a bit of fun. Right? He's having a bit of fun with him, isn't he? He's like, okay, Landon. I see what you're doing there. Having a bit of fun with him. Okay. I fuck with that. To which, once again, I'm going to hide my screen. I don't want to spoil the content. He says, you're a freak-ass liar and a fraud. Which, by the way, I don't condone any of this, by the way. If I catch any of you guys saying anything of this sort to him, I will ban you from my community. I think that goes without saying, but I'm just going to make it very, very clear once more. You're a freak-ass liar and a fraud. Stop thinking people are stupid. There's a reason why people like you shouldn't roam amongst us. Disgusting. Stick to lying about something as trivial as video games, you dweeb. To which Landon feels to egg him on even more. Bro, love me. And I'm just like, I don't know, should you really be egging this guy on this much, Landon? I know you're trying to have a bit of fun, and I kind of fuck with the energy a little bit, but I'm just like, should you even acknowledge this guy, if I'm being honest? I don't know, to be honest. And I really think you shouldn't have acknowledged the guy. Because he made an extremely nasty comment as a follow-up, right? Very nasty, actually. Extremely nasty. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why would you say this to him? Just make fun of him for not liking 3D Mario, all right? You don't need to say this to him. But then here's the thing, right? Some of you guys point out in the chat, like, why are you giving him attention, right? Now, guys, I think it's fair to say at this point, he should stop giving him attention, right? That's what a sensible person would do, but Landon keeps going. He keeps going. And what do you think happens again, gamers? It happens again. So, while a comment like what this person said is utterly abhorrent, and I condemn it in the strongest possible terms, when you put a spotlight to these kinds of people, I am not shocked that someone did it again. I can't say I'm shocked, Landon. Like, you might be like, you might have quote tweeted this and expected some love, which you did get. You got some people saying, I'm sorry, Landon. And again, I'm sorry too. This person should not have said something like this. I hope they get banned off Twitter. But when you take it from a security guard and a former professional Call of Duty troll, self-proclaimed professional, if you egg it on, it's just going to keep happening. So if you really do care about your mentors as you say you do, I don't think you should encourage these sorts of people. I just don't think you should. It just makes sense. And if you guys are wondering, that censored comment, it was someone who used the R slur on him, by the way. So this sort of thing, if you let them know you bleed, they'll keep stabbing you. Do you know what I mean? That's what happens with this sort of ilk. If you're doing it to kind of chud dunk on someone, by all means, but you don't want to get in on it with these kinds of people. Honestly, especially Twitter people. Twitter people are fucking nasty, bro. You don't want to be doing this. All right. So just yeah, Landon, lay off the chicanery on Twitter, okay? Because all I'm saying is that if you want to reply and do shit like that on Twitter, I'm like, okay, fair. I just don't want to see another fucking video like this on my feed again. Does that make sense? I think that's fair to say, right, chat? If he's gonna go around like egging people on a Twitter machine, and he's making videos about how, I think in his video, quote for quote, by the way, I'll quickly try and find the quote. He says, like, he's probably the most hated Nintendo YouTuber right now. Let me see if I can quickly find it using the transcript. I get it. It's like, I get why I'm so hated, you know?
That's why I'm so hated.
Like, he talks about how much he's, like, hated and what have you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, can you say this if, like, you're egging it on? Does that make sense? I don't think you can do that, man. Like, you never hear me complaining about the haters, but that's because, like, I kind of invite it and I kind of egg it on a bit. You're never going to catch me going, oh, but woe is me. You know what I mean? So I don't think, I'm just saying, if you're going to, like, if you are point low enough where you made a video like this because Twitter people really affecting your mentors, I don't think you should egg those people on. It's one of those old rules of the internet, isn't it? That seems to have gone by the wayside, like, don't feed the trolls. So I don't know why you're doing this. All I'm saying is that if you are gonna, keep doing what you do. Like, you're a grown man. You can figure it all out. I don't want to see a video like this or a post like this, okay? Just, I got my eye on you, and then, okay? I got my eye on you. All I'm saying is that we got our silver bullet. We got our silver bullet. But either way, closing thoughts on the landing machine. Should we have a look? Let's have a look at the comments, shall we, gamers? Let's have a quick look at the comments. Quick Bravo Six. And we'll leave it there, shall we? I'll read some super chats in between, because why not? Hello, honey. Are you okay?
Yeah, it scared me.
Did I scare you? I'm so sorry. Everyone's doing the bit. I appreciate all the super chats of everyone continuing the bit. That was very, very funny, gamers. Very, very funny stuff. Very funny stuff. Thank you so much, Drake. You're going after everyone today. I'm starting beef with everyone today, okay? I'm starting beef with everyone today, okay? Thank you so much, Black for 12 months. 1 year in the Empire, 10 more years of Moo Meadows. Hell yeah, 10 more years, baby, 10 more years. Guys, it's tomorrow, guys. Resist it, resist. I hope you guys still got your caps on, right? It'll be safe to take them off once we leave the Bravo 6, okay? Keep them on for now. Do you know how, like, the plane has landed, but you can't keep your seatbelt on? That's what we're at right now. It might be safe, but just in case, gamers, keep it on, okay? Keep it on, keep it on. Can't take it anymore. It's Modern Family Guy. He just points at something he does and does it anyway. It's every chance to do something and it does it wrong. Yeah, it's just landing for you. Lolcow territory, it really is. Musty mind control is more powerful than landed mind control. I'm back without the need for a hat and hoodie. Listen, listen, don't tell anyone my secrets, okay? You better not, okay? You better not, brother. I got signal towers everywhere, all right? It's not the 5G that's gonna corrupt your brains, okay? It's the Musty G towers, the MG towers, okay? As a creator, this is literally stuff you don't do because you don't want to subject your audience to this nasty. Yeah, exactly. There's a reason why, like, whenever I show you guys like the kinds of people like dunk on or something, it's always like something relatively harmless, and then like we have a laugh and we move on. Do you know what I mean? Like the only time I'm ever acknowledging someone writing such vile shit like that is if you're gonna have a laugh about it. And if you want literal proof of that, did we not like a couple weeks ago like react to Sir Musty racist comments compilation? Do you know what I mean? Like if people are gonna call me like all sorts of this because of my skin color, Lord knows I'm fucking poking some fun with my audience about it and like making a video about it, you know what I mean? Because I get racial abuse regardless. Might as well make a quick buck out of it, eh? Eh? Come on now, that's how it goes. So I don't know, if you're not gonna do that, there's just no point in engaging. Do you know what I mean? There's no point. Gotta take my alpha. Keep on, right? You gotta stay safe, Thank you for the supers, guys. We'll have a look at these comments on both videos and then we'll move on from Landon. There's no zone. Drewski keeping it real. And it seems like a nice guy. He doesn't deserve the harassment, but the fact that he can't help himself opens the floodgates even more. Yeah, basically. And like I can't really say like I'm too like if you're deliberately gonna like throw yourself in the firing line, how many times can I like be empathetic towards you? You know what I mean? I just don't have that much empathy. I will be real. I just don't. I have some, of course I have some. Just, I don't have enough for this. You know what I mean? Bringing light to bigots only makes things worse. Yeah, like in a general sense, you just want to like. You want to highlight that it happens, but you don't want to like obviously give them a platform or just like acknowledge them too often. You know, that's just kind of how that's kind of my philosophy towards it. Obviously, it might not be the correct way. That's how I deal with it. But no, let's continue. Slightly away, but I noticed you cut back on your new editing style with all the jokes. And you cut back. Hang on, what's this? To be honest, I expected to do it more based on it. Guys, the content gets better when Nintendo announces. Imagine, gamers. Imagine for a second. If any other content creator said something like this. That'd probably be enough to get me to question like my subscription. It really would. My refined editing is contingent on Nintendo releasing stuff. Are you hearing yourself, Landon? Pathetic. And I mean that. So I'm not just like exaggerating. Genuinely pathetic. It really is. If you don't want to edit, like if you don't do all those like quick new paste edits, just don't do them. Don't like bank it on Nintendo making good shit. Matthew, you better be careful, okay? You better be careful. As a general rule, of course, I'm usually very strict against people going to the other people's comments, you know what I mean? You have to be careful, okay? You have to be careful. If you're gonna write something constructive, okay? Every video I see, Nintendo 2026 sucks. Hey, listen, that's why Daggy WGGS, okay? Come to the Musquire Empire, gamers. I need you We have nothing but fun here, okay? We have nothing but fun here, okay? Sir Palky's about to have that Gen 1 ranking. It's nearly done. Like, if we're actually serious. And then we got the, what's it? You guys remember the Kyryu Crocodile Mario Kart video we reacted to? That's going up on Sir Musty soon, okay? And plenty of clips. Clips. We're gonna get all the clips rolling, okay? Clip channel's been a bit slow. We're gonna get that going again. We're gonna be rolling. We're gonna be rolling, broski. We're gonna be rolling. Okay, and I got something special, but I'll save that for after this, okay? Thank you for the 20, though, real quick. 20 pounds as well. God save the king, brother. The best currency on planet Earth. And the mind control is so strong. Give me my self with coolant. Are you listening to this stream on a fucking forklift? What the, hey, yo! I have to put a warning in my description now. The stream might not be forklift safe. Be careful out there, bro. Yeah. Like, I know obviously people watch me when they're at work and what have you, but like, brothers like out here like moving like crates and shit. Just like, oh, Musty, yeah, cook that landing. I don't know, there's just something real like funny about like people with like real life actual fucking jobs going, shit, man, let me pop those headphones in. Yo, Musty, you gotta help me out. I'm digging in this construction site, bro. I'm doing some new builds while listening to the Sir Musty stream. Be careful, man, be careful, okay? Anyway, let's continue. The magic of 20 will never be matched. You gotta move on, man. You have to move on. Oh my god. Do you know what one of the most unbelievable things I figured out about getting old, chat, right? All my life, not all my life, I would say, but like a lot of the time, I don't know if this happens to you. Tell me how often this happens to you. Like semi-often, sometimes, not that often, really, or all the time. But like whenever I was like a teenager and what have you, back in the fossil era, right? Everyone like older than me, like my uncles, my aunties, and what have you, they'd always like reminisce about like the good old times. And I'm just like don't get me wrong, I love like my childhood and like my teenage years were very angsty and my Call of Duty era was great. But like, I love now. Like, I love now. Are you joking me? And I've loved now for like the last like 5 years at least. Like, what's happened where you hate now? I don't get it, man. Do you know what I mean? Like when old people had me gaslit, convincing me that like the older years are nothing but being nostalgic for a time once gone. And while I still am to a certain degree, I love now, man. Like, what are we doing? So me, the old man who's supposed to be like, hey, you guys have it so bad. I'm just like, nah, man, that was great. What are you talking about? That was amazing. I'm about to finish. The moment the stream ends, I'm going to grab a cider and I'm going to finish Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. It's going to be fucking amazing. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm loving now, man. It's crazy. It's crazy how it works. Real quick, though. Thank you, Slappy. Trolls get fed because of the common sense to ban loser gets overpowered by the urge to turn the tide and get a ratio, which is rarely worth it. Rarely is. Sometimes, like, you gotta pick them carefully. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love a good, hey, this you. Like, we've all seen, like, on Twitter or, like, YouTube comments where someone hits them with, like, a this you. You know, like, they got 20 likes, you got 50, and you're like, oh, dunked. But you gotta pick it, man. I'm not gonna pick a fight against someone who literally said, I should get deported. Do you know what I mean? I'm reporting and blocking that guy, bro. Are you joking me? Disgusting behavior. Oh, but anyway, like, yeah, Landon, you gotta learn to pick your battles better. Anyway, let's keep reading, gamers. Thank you for the support's high. I don't have a Switch. There's a Switch 2 now. I'm loving all the. Oh, hey, Emp, that's you, Emp Gamer. Literally, it's your man's. It's one of yous. It's one of yous. Literally, like, it's really weird that, like, and I'm gonna be honest, even I didn't really acknowledge these sorts of people. Yeah, like, I didn't acknowledge, it took me until relatively recently, until I saw Emp Gamer in the chat, to notice that, yeah, there's probably a decent chunk of contingent of people who, like, considering how well the Switch sold, there's probably a good chunk of people who just missed out on it in its entirety. And if they have a Switch 2, not only do you have some decent games now, the big hitters are gonna come soon, and you have an amazing backlog of, like, original Switch games and Wii U Switch ports. And you're just like, you must be loving life, man. Yeah, so like, there's evidently like a bunch of them here, like a small contingent, you know? Probably one of the best backlogs in all of gaming, if you think about it. Like, right now, if you just got into, like, the Switch 2, didn't play the entire Switch 2, you probably got an amazing backlog, like, well and truly. Jesus Christ, man. Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Metroid Dread, TTYD remake, Super Mario RPG, Brothership. And I'm just saying first party stuff. Do you know what I mean? First party stuff. Kirby Forgotten Land. You've even got Pokemon SV, which I swear by on the Switch 2 as well, which runs fantastically. Pikmin games, if that's your jam. The Forbidden Backlog? I meant to say library, my bad. I need to get that word out of my vocabulary, okay? Astral Chain, Mario Wonder, like so many games. So many games. Xenoblade as well. Come on now. Come on. I saw the slime guy on Twitter hating especially for everyone it's popular to do. Honestly, there's like an ilk of Twitter person that just likes to jump on bandwagons and it's like, oof, gross. You know, this Bravo Six is taking forever. Especially my first time getting into Nintendo. Oh, listen, fantastic. You got so many good games. Tell me when you play Metroid Dread, okay? It's my favorite game of all time now. I think it's slightly higher than Breath of the Wild now. Fuck, I love it so much. I love that game. A boss guy. Even boss guy is trying to tell like Landon. Boss guy. A former Musquire. I don't really see him around these days, but a former Musquire, loyal Musquire. He's gone on to Greener Grass Gamers, and he's even telling Landon, hey, listen, brother. God, shut the fuck out. What does he say? Truth. Selling out to avoid oh, good heavens. Good heavens. What do you mean? What are you talking about right now? What are we doing? What do you mean? If what you're spitting right now is the truth, I don't want to hear any lies, man. What are we? It's what I told you to keep your hats on, guys. What does that mean? Yeah, he thinks he's like a martyr, doesn't he? For what, Nintendo? I don't know what to say, man. I really don't. They also are bootlicking brainlets. Who cares what people have to say? Yeah, literally. Real? Thanks, Trap Lord. Is avoidable. Just log off to it. He's one of those weird people, by the way, who believe like you have to be on Twitter. There's like a contingent of content creator that believe you have to be on Twitter to like, I don't know, I want to see what the news is and discourse, and I just want to see what, maybe if I get collabs and stuff, and I'm just like, bro, I just DM'd Bandy on Discord. Like one of the biggest collabs I've had as of now, I probably will have for a long while. And it was just like Bandy going, oh hey man, what's up? It was like, yo, shit, what's up? Oh, you like, yeah, let's do it. Do you want to come to yeah, sure. You don't need Twitter, bro. If you want to collab with me, just hit me up in my DMs, man. We'll play some I saw you play Rematch, Landon, okay? Come play Rematch with me, okay? There's some guys like who view YouTube as a business. Listen, if someone needs to get a hold of me, you either go Discord or my business email, okay? I've got those two spots. That's what I got, all right? If you need me, those are my two spots. If you hit me up anywhere else, it wasn't important enough, okay? It wasn't important enough, as far as I'm concerned. I'm tired, boss. As am I. Oh yeah, also, I feel like this discourse has been a bit weird. Where people are saying, oh, Tomodachi Life is $60, and I'm just like, we am I, what did we, are we okay? Like, yeah, it's like, I kind of expected it to be, yeah, also Leighton, cut that out, okay? Delete the comment. So yeah, it's a full price Switch 1. Like, what do you, that's been the standard for like, since Xbox 360. For literally, we're coming up on 20 years, gamers. 20 years, it's been, $60 has been standard price. In America, should we say. Oof. Interesting. To be honest, the Switch 2 feels like the new DS if that was more popular. Does it? So anyway, yeah, exactly. It's only been 1 year. Relax yourself. Yeah, the original sold form was 10 million. Yeah, I think we saw that, didn't we? Let's just double confirm that. Like, hang on. Tomodachi Life sales. Let's see. According to the AI overview, it says 6.7 million. Nice. Let's go on Wikipedia real quick. Let's see. Yeah, it's 6.72 million units. Yeah, why wouldn't it be full price? This isn't like a, like sales-wise, we're not looking at like a scrimbly bimbly jimbly gwimbly. Like this sold like on the 3DS as well. Was it? I think it said top what was it? Yeah, one of the best-selling games on the. Hang on. Where's Tomodachi Life here? 11th best. Hang on, did people really expect the 11th best-selling 3DS game not to be full price? Are we on crack? Yeah, I knew the discourse was cracked, but like This is like crack cocaine. Do you know what I mean? 11 best-selling game, higher than Luigi's Mansion 2, Ocarina of Time 3D, Link Between Worlds, Majora's Mask 3D, Dream Team, Awake, like higher than like a decent chunk of games. I would say the unexpected one. I didn't expect it to sell more than OOT 3D and like Luigi's Mansion. That's shocking, honestly. Yeah, insane. I don't know why everyone expected it not to be full price. That's crazy. That's crazy work, honestly. Crazy work. Did better than any Metroid game. Yeah, but it's not that important. Like, Metroid's still better. You know what I mean? Like, it's better than. I mean, you know. I agree. I do want to say there isn't much quantity either. Like, they skip September. The sales. Oh, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. People talk about the Switch 2 needs more games. People in 2026, the Switch 2 is more quantity over quality. Okay. Yeah, I don't get it either, bro. I'm confused. Kid Icarus is not having a remake of mouse controls has me so mad. It's not gonna get a remake, man. It's not gonna get a remake. It's cheaper than Galaxy OnePlus 2. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's confusing. Discourse is confusing. I'm being confused. The landed mind control in the comments. It really is. It really is crazy work, isn't it? You repeat yourself a lot. Yeah, there's a reason I timestamped this one, okay? There's a reason I timestamped this one, alright? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. I think Nintendo's trying to avoid a Wii U situation with this console, so they're releasing a bunch of random games in between system sellers. Are they? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know what they're doing. As far as I'm concerned, they're just kind of living their best life. Who's your top 5 favorite Mario characters? If Landon won't answer you, I will, okay, Jacob Richards, because I care about you. Because I care about you, okay? I care about you, alright? There we have it. Where's Catquack? Catquack is like 0, okay? Catquack is like 0. I have to, you know, like when we talk about like, you know, you don't talk about like the big guy because it's like, Catquack being number 1 would be boring. It's like whenever you do like a DS ranking, you don't talk about Waluigi Pinball because you know that's number 1. It's like, what's your number 2? It's like, you know, Mount Warrior. It's the Mount Warrior. Do you know what I mean? You don't talk about Mount Warrior because it's boring. Everyone loves Mount Warrior. You don't talk about Catquack because everyone loves Catquack. We all love Catquack. Either way, let's have a look at comment section. Number 2, gamers. Real quick, we'll make this a quick one. I'm really Flame Chomp fan. I love Flame Chomp. I don't know. The idea that like there's an enemy that has like a limited amount of fire that he can throw and he chases you and then like, he explodes in one fiery swoop. 3D Mario mention counter 700 million. And he hearts it as if he's in on the joke. Landon, come on, brother. How many times do you have to fix this counter? The amount of times he said 3D. Listen, Cruzy, that was a very rude comment. That was a very, very rude comment, okay? That's what I'm saying. Very rude. If I had a nickel for every time... even like the top comments I've had enough. Do you know what I mean? Pretty much like the GTA 6 of Nintendo. Is it though? It was Prime 4. Not even more. No one cares about Metroid. Mario and GTA 6 are better. Oh, I can't believe SM Pro, aka Jesus Follow, would say that to me. I can't believe you'd say this to me, gamers. Nintendo laughs in partner showcase. Bro, just finished the other to slow down. Even your own fans are telling you to slow down. You know what I mean? Diabolical work, brother. Hey, you can't be mad at him keeping us up to date when for something Mario could be happening. I mean, if you think about it, it's Mario's 40th still. They could be waiting for a good time to announce a big game because I'm not sure they're going to pass up the moment to celebrate him. Plus, it's been 9 years since we had a 3D Mario game. It's time. You guys are just begging for disappointment at this point. You're doing it to yourselves. Why not just adopt it happens what happens mentality? It's a lot more better than feverishly waiting in anticipation only to be disappointed. You guys are falling for over half a decade and not give a rest or you'll be sorry. Or don't, it's you, not me. Also, Mario's 30th was last year, not this year. This ship has sailed. Boom. Chudded and dunked, gamers. Oh. Oh, Blood Muzzle takes no prisoners. He takes no prisoners. Unbelievable. I believe when I see at this point, Nintendo's just content making Switch 2 editions. Fair dude. I mean, I'm alright with them, to be honest. I don't want too many. I don't want the Switch 2 editions to become like the Wii U ports, but like, I'm okay with the occasional one. Nintendo, it's the 5th time we talk about a new 3D Mario. That's the... Even his comments, man. That's the worst bit. Even his comments are not like hiding this anymore. Even your own community have kind of had enough. They're just making fun at this point. Fucking hell, ref. I can't deal with it. They're fed up. They're absolutely fed up, man. Who even is his audience anymore? I don't know. I don't know, man. Where are they? I've said this before. It's when like people hit you with the dot, the ellipsis. When people hit you with the ellipsis, it's like, oh, it's always a little bit awkward, isn't it? He's just hitting you with a Nintendo Land, or is it more of a Nintendo Land? Like, what is it? It could be either or, couldn't it? Crazy. Welcome, Adam Malkovich, to the knighthood, brother. Appreciate you. Didn't we go for this last year? I beat Mario Odyssey for the first time literally 2 hours ago. I got it a few months ago. Oh, I'm glad you did that. Yeah, nice one. One of the best games ever made. If you do enjoy it, you should go all for the moons because that's what some of the best content is. I think I got to about like 500 something, and I was like, yeah, I'm a bit done with this. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Here we go again. I jumped like a cartoon character scene. Have you ever like seen your favorite YouTuber upload a video and you went, woohoo? Me when Video Game Donkey uploads, yay! Honestly, true. You know what? True. I relate. We need 4D Mario? Yeah, true. Can I get this man a true? We need nothing. Grow up. We do need it. You grow up. I did that for this stream. Drama Monday's cancelled, okay? We're doing Texas stream next stream, okay? I've had enough of you drama frogs for my community, okay? We're doing Taxes Tuesday, we're doing Galaxy Thursday, and then we're doing boring stream Friday, okay? We're gonna keep it boring for the rest of the week now. How many times? Fucking hell, man. Yeah, right. Even the comments don't believe it. Woke Wednesday. Whoa, Woke Wednesday. Nintendo's right to hope for a new 3D Mario. It's been 9 years. I'm also anticipating the frustrations real along with the excitement. I feel whenever there's a rumor or whisper, we could hear something. I think you're just setting yourself up for disappointment, man. That's what you're doing, man. That's why I don't believe the rumor mill, the leak mill, man. I just play games, and as soon as an announcement happens, you know? Like, you can't be doing this, man. You can't be doing this, lads. You can't be doing this to yourself. That's why this guy's content every 1 hour, because like, why not? Caleb is like in on the slop. Lethal Company Fortnite skin as well, Caleb, yeah? Yeah? Not even the Family Guy skin, not even the Bob's Burgers skin, yeah? Unreal, downvote. Bad skin. Bad skin. Crazy. The rumor doesn't make any sense because we're not getting a general direct. Says who? Says me. I believe him. Do you guys believe him? I believe him. I believe Stuffs 175. I don't think Stuffs would lie to me. I don't think he'd lie to me, honestly. How many times? Here we go again. Virtual Boy is in the 3rd week. Get off the code, please. The thumbnail. 40 Mario. Yeah, the comments are a little cooked. They're a little cooked here, gamers. They're a little cooked. A little bit. Just a tad. Just a tad. That's mean, okay. Don't give me hope. You see, hang on, you see this? Landon, do you see this? These are the people you're giving false hope to. People like this. Poor, unfortunate souls like this. Look into this profile picture's eyes, Landon. Look at it. That is the face of a poor, unsuspecting fan of yours who just doesn't know. And it's your fault, Landon. It's all your fault. I would never, gamers. I would never sell you guys false hope, okay? I've never done that. And I never will, gamers, okay? I'm the best. And you're the worst, Landon. Landon, ... Oh, does it please be Galaxy? Hey, true! True! I like... Thank you for fueling my... Look into his eyes, Landon. Look into his eyes, Landon. This is what you do, Landon. This is what you do. Look into his dumb, vacant eyes. Look at his stupid, dumb little Patrick Star-ass eyes. Nothing. Look at his pinhead, hilarious-ass eyes. You did this, Landon. It was all you. It was all you, Landon, okay? I don't know why I'm laughing. This is no laughing matter. You did this, Landon. You did this, okay? Who's your favorite Mario character in Nintendo Land? See, because I care about your okay, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. Anyway, gamers, that's enough of Landon. Final statements. Oh, I don't fucking know, gamers. I don't fucking know what to say. It was the same. I know it was the same guy again. I remember your fans because obviously you don't, Landon? Obviously you don't. Oh, hang on, what's happened now? Oh shit, my PC exploded there for a second. Either way, Landon. Fucking hell, mate. I would say best of luck to you, but Jesus Christ, lad. You're gonna need an exorcist, mate. You're gonna need a fucking exorcist, mate. That's all I'm saying about you, lads. That's all I'm saying about you. Either way. I can't blame Landon here, to be honest. What, him ignoring his fans? Of course the Meech would be here endorsing hating his fans. Just like you hate Mario Wonder, right? Classic Demeech, honestly. Classic. I can't deal with you, man. I can't deal with you. So, gamers, it's not all doom and gloom in the Nintendoverse, gamers. For where there is dark, there is light. Where there is yin, there is yang. Let's take off our hats, gamers. Because I've heard you guys mention him, and you know what? I decided to give him a bit of a watch. And I thought this video was a bit interesting. So, because by Nintendo forecast. Because when he says this Donkey Kong update encapsulates Nintendo's plan right now, I'm like, what, does it? I don't know that. Am I going to learn something interesting? Or is it going to be a slot monger like the rest of them? Let's find out, Mr. Forecast. I've heard good things about you. Now's not the time to let me down, okay? Take it away, brother.
So, of all the things on my bingo card for Nintendo in 20...
He's British, which either means it's going to go terribly or great. Let's find out, gamers.
2026, one of them was not a free update for Donkey Kong Country Returns HD.
Patreon link spot... All gamers. Patreon link usually means there's like a 70% chance the channel's washed. It doesn't bode well for him. Let's see. Let's continue, though. Let's continue.
A 2025
He's on thin
title
ice
so
already.
overlooked that they literally announced a new console on its launch day. And yet, had I stopped to think it through, it really is an answer to so many of the questions the company is asking at the moment. And so, in this video, we are going to break down the whats, the whys, and the whens of the Donkey Kong Country Returns HD update.
Tell me.
So, according to the latest trailer drop, the Forever Entertainment title will now benefit from Dix's involvement
The
as...
Forever Entertainment title. Is this guy like a... This guy's like a proper journalist, isn't he? Shit. Okay. All right. Listen, I see what you're doing. You know, instead of like repeating words, he's like kind of mixing it up. I already like his style. I already like him.
as well as a new turbo mode and
Fancy.
graphical upgrades for the Nintendo Switch 2. This offers the potential for people to play also using Game Share on the Nintendo Switch 2. Look, it's not the most major of updates in that it doesn't contain totally new content, but...
I mean, it was funny for one stream though, wasn't it? It was very, very funny. It was very, very funny to play for one stream.
As someone who left Returns behind rather quickly, I for one am glad of it. And more importantly, I think it does raise the profile of the game, both for people who already have it but might have put it aside, and for those who might yet buy it. Games like Donkey Kong Country are of a particular type, and Furukawa has talked about this in investor interviews before now. He noted that some games like this...
I was about to ask for a source, but Okay, this guy might be legit. Holy shit. Okay.
Designed to be played for fixed periods and then left, rather than consistently returned to, and that's just fine. Whereas party games or titles like Animal Crossing encourage people to come back again and again and again over long periods. Nintendo also benefits from people who play games intensively and then have an appetite for new games afterwards. And so re-sparking an interest in Donkey Kong Country Returns, not just from new buyers but from existing players, is an important part of their overall strategy.
That's actually I've never actually thought about that before. Actually, I mean, I guess it's kind of a bit of a double-edged sword, right? In that if you make an update for a game, because obviously, yeah, but like DKCR HD is one of those games where it comes out, people play it, and then you move on, right? That's just generally how it works, right? So what better way than to remind people this game came out than just to add like an update with a couple of little trinkets to get people to like remember, oh, this game came out, remember? Like if you forgot it, then here's some extra little bits and bobs, maybe check it out. And it worked on me, it got me to stream it one extra time, eh? So I guess it works, right? So I'm just like, interesting. I guess it's kind of like a bit of a double-edged sword, because in the sense that if when you do this little like 6 month later content drop, if it's not substantive enough, then I guess it might feel like, what was the point? But I suppose when you get bonus content for a game you didn't expect to get bonus content, I suppose it's just something extra to have. Like, I imagine everyone who had DKCR HD probably was like, oh, yeah, sure, why not? I'll play it at least one more time, you know? Okay. You know, I never actually thought about that. Fair dues.
Because of this, it seems that free updates after...
It's because of the update I actually bought this complete 100% for the first time. Dixie being added seemed like fun and felt fresh. Yeah, I think when I did the turbo mode of the first level, I noticed how broken Dixie could be. You know, fair dues, yeah.
Of maybe 6 months or a year are actually part of a standard approach that Nintendo might take.
I think it runs the risk of doing the what's it? You know, the free update model that kind of killed all the sports games in the Switch 1 era? I think it definitely runs the risk of like going into that territory. But I think if you're gonna do this sort of thing, I think a game like DKCR HD is perfect for it, because like we already knew what the full game was. So when you add extra stuff to it, it doesn't feel like, oh, did you just rip stuff out and sell it to us after, or update us after, you know? And so you avoid was this the free updates model allegations when this game already came out. So I think if Nintendo are going to do this, I think they do have to be kind of careful. They have to kind of do this for games that already feel like feature complete, you know? Like if they did this with like Metroid, like Prime 4, I guess I could see that being like, that game was a complete game. Whether it was good or not is entirely up to your interpretation. But like that was a feature complete game. So if they added some more shit to it, it'd be like, oh, okay, neat, you know?
With what we could call
This is my first time watching this guy, you know?
games where you go from start to finish, but then generally...
Metroid Dread did do it. They added... I remember they added the Dread mode like 6 months later, didn't they? Metroid Dread did do the same thing. Oh, Mr. Forecast. Oh, it's going to be sunny skies today, bro.
To move on to something else once you're done. Metroid Dread also fixed this bill, and of course had an update about half a year after launch, which contained similar kinds of changes. There even seems to be a template what these kinds of expansions should contain. Shows specifically a mode
like
to make
new modes,
a mode to make the game more challenging, and a few ancillary features that might draw some attention. In other words, they want to nudge the game in front of those people who are on the bubble about buying the game the first time round, but who might be persuaded to make the jump. However, there's more to it with this particular game. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD is also strategically important to Nintendo because they literally built a theme park area around the concepts.
They did. Okay, I remember. The theme park's based around like DKCR, and obviously with Bonanza kind of shifting styles, it probably is more important for them to keep DKCR HD a bit more in the limelight, you know?
This game. And so having it on Switch 2 is a big priority, especially after Donkey Kong Bonanza has now been well established and Switch 2 players may be searching for something else.
Okay, this guy might be legit, guys. I don't know. This guy might be like one of the good ones. I'm not going to lie.
Kong themed.
He might be one of the good ones.
However, another group searching for something to come next will be the players of Animal Crossing New Horizons, especially since that game is known to have a large audience of girls as well as a massive audience of Switch players, that is Switch 1 rather than Switch 2. Now, bringing Returns back with Dixie offers not just a new mode for girls, not just a way to make the game marginally easier as her floaty mechanics are a bit more forgiving than most, but it also spotlights yet again how well Switch 2 complements an existing Switch in the household. It's part of a strategy Nintendo have to lead people from...
That's why they added Game Share. Because if you have a Switch... Let's say you got one Switch 2 in the house, you can also like game share it to like, because obviously Switch 2s can switch game share to Switch 1s, right? So they're also, it all connects, doesn't it? Oh shit.
One major
It all just kind of makes sense.
others, but it also speaks to how Nintendo perceive the value offer of their system. So look, time was they had the 3DS as the cheaper offer for kids alongside the Switch, but nowadays the closest equivalent is the Switch Lite,
One.
which is still a pricey
Switch Lite,
piece of
yeah.
kit. Even in inflation-adjusted terms, the $230 system is roughly double the base price 2DS as it was around the time of the Switch's original launch. However, there's nothing cheaper than free, and for the tens of millions of households who already own a Switch, or at least one Switch, putting Switch 2 into the mix actually does represent significant value, as it saves on buying multiple games and allows local co-op and handheld through the game share system.
Alright guys, I'm gatekeeping this video. Fuck you, chat. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Okay. I'm watching the rest of this in my own time. Fuck you, chat. Fuck you. Go watch it. Okay, go watch it in your own time. Go watch it in your own time, little bro. Okay, I'm leaving. This guy's actually good. This guy's actually good. I'm leaving. Okay, fuck you. Fuck you, chat. I'm gone. Okay. Go watch it. Go subscribe. Okay. He's too good. He's too good. The rest of the reaction is just gonna be me going, "Oh yes, ooh yes." Like I'm learning stuff. Okay, I'm learning stuff. He's actually too smart. I've got nothing to add, and therefore I'd just be stealing. All right, go watch him yourself. Fuck you. So anyway, one of the good ones. Oh my god, I got someone else I can subscribe to later. Good stuff. $20 on the Patreon. Okay, $20 on the Patreon. $20 on the Patreon. So gamers. Yeah, he's definitely. Yeah, it seems like uploads consistently as well. Great contrast from the slops. Yeah, like. If it ain't shit enough to be content. It's not that it's not shit enough, it's just like, I don't think I'm gonna add anything. I'm just gonna be going, ooh, that's interesting. Like, if the video's good, I mean, we've watched good videos before. It's just like, I usually have something to add whenever we do a good video. But I have nothing to add. You're overqualified. You're overqualified, Mr. Forecast Man. Next time, if I watch him next time, then I'll have, if he makes a video where like I feel like I'll have something to add, then I'll react to him again. But for now, I'm not watching that, okay? Too good. It's too good for his own good. Last but not least, gamers. Last but not least, Forecast leaving Musty have a job. Fuck, I can't sniper wolf this bitch. But you know who I can sniper wolf, gamers? It's the guy. You guys know him, you love him. You can't live without him. He is next in my sights now. Scott the Woz, huh? You thought you could escape my lens for so long, Mr. Scott, huh? You thought you could get away. But he made a calamitous error, gamers. I was watching a Scott Stash, and he dared to say something so utterly ridiculous that I had to point it out. Have a listen, gamers. Have a listen.
Because I love Donkey Kong.
This is from his thoughts on Nintendo 2025, and this is in reference to Donkey Kong, the Donkey Kong Country game specifically. Have a listen, gamers.
Returns. I think it's one of the best 2D platformers out there.
Okay, sure. I agree. Yeah, it's a pretty good platformer, yeah.
Second only to Tropical Freeze. I think
Second only to Tropical Freeze. So is the implication that it goes Tropical Freeze Returns, then the SNES trilogy? Is that what you're saying, Mr. Scott?
I think Tropical Freeze is a better game overall. Country Returns is definitely a pretty by-the-numbers Donkey Kong Country revival game, but it's still phenomenal. I think this is such a fun, very rewarding and challenging game, and just the way everything is designed, I love how Retro Studios kind of, took the Donkey Kong Country
series I love it too.
and revitalized it. I think this and Tropical Freeze are better than the Super Nintendo trilogy. And those
Really, Mr. Scott, you do? You think so, yeah? That's insane. That's an insane statement to say for someone in range. Because hey, listen, all I'm saying, Scott. All I'm saying. You'll be getting a message from me soon enough, Scott, okay? You'll know the pain of a Musty lobby soon enough, brother, okay? You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not stop, because I'm telling you why, brother, okay? Keep your DMs open, brother, okay? I got my eye on you. And we'll leave that there, okay? Can't believe you'd say that in my fucking house. In my fucking house. Can't believe that shit, bro. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Just a flex. A bit of silent promotion for something that may happen in the future, okay? We've got things and stuff. We've got things and stuff happening, okay? Either way, that's all I got for you, gamers. I told you that Scott the Was knows you exist. You told me no such thing. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about. Either way, gamers. Either way. That's all I got for today. Okay? That's all I've got. Excuse me. For this Drama Monday special. Alright? Tomorrow, normal streams, okay? So if you're here for the drama, get out, okay? There won't be another one of these for like 7 months, okay? Get out of here. But if you want like real shit, I want you in the stream, okay? I want you in the house. Tomorrow we're gonna do some Mario Galaxy, okay? We're gonna finish up. We're gonna try and get 120 stars. We'll see if we can get 120 stars tomorrow. If not, then we'll just keep playing. I've run out of words. I'm gonna go finish Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, okay? Goodbye. Farewell. I hate to say goodnight. Suppose I'll check him tomorrow. I've got a headache and I'm ready to sleep. Stay skibbity gamers. Also, members only stream. We'll do it Saturday, okay? I don't know if we'll be gaming or talk radio yet. I haven't decided. Go woke, gamers. Go woke. Go woke today. Update. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. And go woke, gamers.